doors.
Yeah. There's a pleasant ding. The doors slide open to reveal an empty elevator.
Okay.
You could check the elevator
Seems
shaft.
the elevator works.
Well, the elevator works.
I
It came
mean,
down.
I could, but I don't think we'll find anything relevant there.
Here's a question: did we check inside the telescope?
Not yet. That's
Inside
our
the
next
telescope?
stop after fixing the comm station, I suppose.
How do we check inside the telescope?
Like if they threw the bodies on top of the telescope, like there's a big pit where the telescope sticks out.
You
All
haven't
right.
been in the
I didn't see them there when
telescope room at all.
Yeah.
You just looked at it through the window.
So we should go in the telescope room then and see if we just like all the bodies are like pressed up against the wall where we can't see them because of the window.
Sure, let's. No harm in doing it.
Does there seem to be any placards or signs indicating radiation or anything?
No, not really.
Okay, then I'm gonna assume it's safe. Because the door doesn't seem to be sealed or anything.
No, you could just open it up and go on ahead and walk in.
I will stay with the pilot in the control room with the big red button, and
You
there
make
I'll
sure the
be
pilot
reading
doesn't hit
about
the self-destruct.
industrial mechanics.
Yeah, so the pilot's trying to make his way into the cozy warm room, but it's up to you guys whether you let him.
No, he'll stay with me,
Okay.
and
He's
let me
upset by
know.
this, but...
Yeah, and he will let me know if the elevator suddenly starts to move up.
Okay, yeah, sure. So you go into the telescope room. There seems to be like, you think you can just about make out something that looks like a latch. Well, not really a latch, but kind of like a door. Try to find a way to explain it.
Like you can see the seam of a
Yeah. Of
So
something,
basically,
an opening.
is I could see the frame of a door, but there's no handle to it.
Right. And it is kind of like far up. There are like ladders and stuff around here, though.
I'm going to look at Warden. I'm going to look back at the telescope. I'm going to look at Warden. I'm going to look back at the telescope.
I had something on your mind. Would you like me to take a look?
Perhaps.
That'd be wonderful.
It'd be great, Crockpot.
Yep. I have to I assume it's been long enough for me to do it again, so I'm just gonna do it. Go take a closer look on some stuff. In the
So you are
telescope
popping
room,
into the telescope?
I go into the ball and stuff, and I'll poke my head in if I can.
It is hollow.
Okay, if it's hollow, that sounds great. Please don't press any buttons while I'm inside there. Swear to God. Swear to God.
It's an astral trap.
It's an astral cannon. It shoots astral beam.
So I'm going to send you guys a link to an image because I forgot to upload this one. But I'll put it in the Roll20. So that is kind of what it looks like inside. It is full of water, and it has these, like, the walls. It's the one in this is more spherical, obviously, but it has the walls are arrayed with these kind of bulbous metal things.
Telescopes are weird.
In terms of how do I say? In terms of how this looks on the astral, it's really dead. This is all mechanics and metal and science stuff. You know, like if you were looking at a person who had so many augmentations on them.
It's completely black zone.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So I don't see anything else in there. Is there water in there? Like
there is water in there.
Oh, okay. Is there anything in the water? I'll take a look.
So you go down to the water. It seems to be just plain water.
Okay. And I'll just sense while I'm in there. Do I need to take a penalty or anything like that?
You still have the background count, yeah.
Okay. That and my sustaining brings me down to 6, I think. Hold on. No. Yes. Okay.
Be honest.
Just the one. No glitch.
Uh, so, yeah, I mean, this device is kind of affiliated with feelings of wonder and exploration,
Oh.
and kind of like like potential, in these kind of abstract concepts that the magical world can represent.
Okay.
But it itself doesn't really have any magical stuff in it. That being said, while you are in there, you take a look around, and there is this flash of light, kind of like a ripple effect. Um,
Do I explode? I swear to God, if I explode, I'd be super upset. My own fault for going into the spooky science sphere.
so no, you don't explode. It is just this flash of I honestly can't remember what color it should be, but I'm going to go with green. This bright green light. I think no, it's blue. It's blue. This bright blue light that kind of explodes out from one of the sides, one of the walls opposite you.
Can I sense it?
It's gone before you really have a chance to react. It's like whoosh, and then it goes.
Did it go in a specific direction?
No, it just kind of. It's like when you drop a pebble in a pond, and the ripples just go out, and then it's not there anymore.
Okay, that was in the water, right?
No, that was on one of the walls
On
of
one
the
walls.
of the inside of this
I'll
place.
fly towards one of those walls and go out and try to follow whatever I saw. As quick as I can.
Okay, you fly through. It's hard to tell exactly where it would have gone. You can't see it. Like,
I'll give it my
I guess
best
angled.
Guess. Yeah.
Like angled, it probably would have been going up, maybe.
Okay, sure.
Like, how far do you want to follow this thing? Can you just fly through the walls?
If I see it at all, I'll try. I don't think I can fly through Earth.
Okay, then you don't really feel like you. I mean,
Okay. So if I don't really
you have an
find
idea of
anything-
like where it might have gone, but I guess if you can't fly through the walls, you can't really follow it.
Okay, makes sense. I do my best to see what I saw. If I don't see it there, I'll check the elevator and maybe pop over to that top side telescope station. That makes
Okay,
sense?
so you go to the elevator. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can fly up. You go at like the speed of light, right? So you can fly
It's really
up there.
fast,
no problem.
so yeah.
So, you head up there, and I'm going to. This is going to get a little complicated.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm going to describe a couple of things to you. First of all, make me an astral perception check.
Sure.
Okay, so with 2 successes, you notice 2 things. And I will describe them to you. So, one of these things is that far in the distance, well, not that far, kind of closing in from the horizon, is something which I don't know whether Warden has seen before, but is something that on the astral is readily apparent as a mana storm.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess. Glad I went outside to look.
Yeah, isn't So, the other thing you see, and I will describe this to you,
Okay.
is that moving along from the opposite end of the facility is a group of... How much detail can you see on the astral when it
I
comes to
can see
people?
auras.
you see 4 auras that are moving, I would say fast as a person can move in deep snow.
Mhm.
They are moving fast towards the buildings, just like running around sweeping them.
Sure.
And
Okay. So
your helicopter is destroyed.
okay. So right there, I see all that. I'm going to quickly sense the first one I see, and then run back to my body as quick as possible. Shouldn't take more than a second or two.
Go ahead and roll your sensing. Okay. It doesn't seem to be a magically active person. It seems like a mundane full of augments.
Okay. How many augments would you say?
They're heavily augmented.
Heavily is perfect. Thank you. I zip back to my body.
Okay. As you are zipping back to your body, you are starting to feel, however distant, the effects of this mana storm. And you manage to get back to your body, but you are disoriented as all hell. So, what
Okay.
exactly do you tell your team?
I make it short and sweet. We have incoming 4 heavily augmented. The helicopter's been destroyed. Also, note that there's a mana storm incoming. We might need to do something about that.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Roll your composure.
Composure, good.
Yes.
Good. Here we go. Do you need me to take a penalty for sustaining?
Yeah, probably actually.
Okay, I will take a penalty for sustaining.
Unless you drop that stuff at any point, I don't know.
But no,
You might have dropped the
my will
invisibility
is
once you realized
strong.
something.
My will is strong. I got 4 hits, by the way.
Okie dokie. 4 hits on composure. So, you guys all see Warden sit up, and he is struggling. You're not entirely sure what with, but he is strong enough. He seems like he's trying to say something. But with 4 successes, you are strong enough to get out the words, kind of croak them out. Ambush up top.
Oh.
Do you guys think that is enough for you to go up?
Back on me. Up the stairs. Let's go.
I'm gonna wobbly get to my feet and take my machine pistol from. I'm sorry, my submachine gun from Yaver.
Oh yeah. He'll Jesper. So are you telling him to stay downstairs or come with you?
Ooh, stay in the back.
Stay-
but I can't talk
stay-
right now, so.
No, he's going to stay down here because we're going to defend this spot because they only have one ingress here.
Mhm.
The problem is because they're probably looking for us. Problem is if they destroy the if they destroy the comm tower, we're okay because that means we can call out then.
Okay. So
He
what
did not
exactly are you guys
also-
doing? You're heading?
We're heading to prepare to ambush them if they enter the if they enter this building because they have the funnel essentially.
Okay.
We could ambush them at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Are you guys
But they
taking
wouldn't-
the elevator up, or are you taking the stairs?
How about we stay downstairs and then take them when they come down the elevator or the stairs?
Better
The only
idea.
thing to worry about there is
Warden.
stray fire could hit the science stuff, and that can be bad.
Warden is going to take a
Okay.
chair. And he is going to call the elevator and stick it in the door.
Zach, apparently my mic is acting up. Can you guys understand me?
You're-
Yeah, it's a little garbled.
Yeah.
So Warden moves over to the elevator. You guys cooled it down, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is Warden is moving over to the elevator with you're trying to get a chair
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
to
stick
place it.
I'm gonna
so
stick
they
it in the
can't call it
door
up.
so they can't call the elevator.
Okay. So Warden gets in the elevator and hits the top floor button. And the elevator closes. And
Wait.
the elevator starts going up.
Wait.
What?
The elevator was